Hey, what's up everybody? It's Onepeg. So I have been given a unique opportunity to take place in an up until now very much NDA'd closed beta test of several different iterations of a very hyped survival game set on the planet of Arrakis, Dune Awakening. I've been working along with the development team for quite some time, giving them valuable feedback, I hope, along with many others. Originally, the beta test group was rather small, and I got involved pretty early on, and I've since seen the beta test grow into over 10,000 people at the moment that they're working with through multiple stages of development. For the record, I've not been paid for this, and I'm not being paid to create this video. On the contrary, I'm making it because they finally gave me permission, but also because I want to tell you about my experience. I do need to mention here, though, that the video that I'm showing you is not of a finished product, so keep that in mind. What I'm sharing with you here is exclusive footage that was taken from an event that was held at Funcom in Oslo with many other content creators that got to play hands-on. I myself, as of this point, have been very actively playing in the beta, and as of the writing of this video, I have about 400 hours and counting in this game outside of my normal streaming and YouTube upload schedule. That's how much of a draw it's had on me. In fact, I've been playing pretty regularly since about May of 2024 in different stages, and I'm currently playing now, refining my processes. And I'm glad that I'm finally able to share with you all that I'll be working on a multitude of content to share with you all about various points of interest, how the game works, progression arcs, tips and tricks, etc. Of course, as soon as I'm able to. The game is set on Arrakis, in a parallel universe where Paul Atreides was never born. You arrive on Arrakis with nigh but the rags on your back, and somehow have to find a way to survive on this harsh planet. There are several specializations on character creation, from Trooper to Bene Gesserit to Mentat to Swordmaster, and others that all have unique traits, characteristics, and abilities. But the unique thing about this is that you're able to learn all or some or whatever you want from each one of these specialization trees. You can mix and match and create a character all unique to yourself. I should also say here that this game is being made with the blessing of the Herbert family, who assisted with the accuracy of the lore, and Funcom has, in my opinion, absolutely nailed it. First and foremost, this is a tried and true survival game that involves base building, finding tiers of materials, resource management, and of course the survival aspect of potentially dying if you dehydrate. This is Arrakis after all. The emphasis on water is prevalent almost immediately, and in order to get water early on, you not only have to harvest it from plants, but also harvest it from enemies in the form of blood that you can either drink if you're truly desperate, or refine back at your base into drinking water using a blood refinery.
You're probably feeling it by now, Off-Worlder. Spice.
You'll also need to gather materials, a lot of which are obtained using a mining laser, which has an engaging minigame where you scan the object and then trace along its weak point to efficiently harvest the node. There are also large shipwrecked space vessels that you can explore.
Right where I want you.
as well as Imperial laboratories that function almost like dungeons that hold many diverse experiments, some of which have to do with the rumors surrounding there being water somewhere on the planet, complete with their own bosses, by the way. And you'll need to visit both of these in order to obtain resources necessary to create vehicles, weapons, armor, and tools. And of course, it wouldn't be Arrakis without the Sandworms, and there are Sandworms that are all too eager to eat you if you get found caught out on the sand. I myself have been eaten by a worm on a few different occasions, and trust me when I tell you, it is equal parts epic, terrifying, and very frustrating when it happens. It's a rite of passage to be eaten by a worm on Arrakis, and it will happen to everyone at least once. It's just the nature of things. Now, eventually, you'll be able to work your way into a sand bike, which opens up parts north of southern Haga Basin. And boy, I'll tell you, that first traversal is nerve-wracking. Now, obviously, I don't want to give away too much because games like this are about discovery, after all. But I just want to say here that they absolutely nailed the feeling of Dune. The arid climate, the hunt for water, and even the politics of the Landsrad are included in this game. This video just scratches the surface of what Dune has. Like I said, I've spent 400 hours so far in this game, and I'm still discovering things as time goes on. There is an absolute ton to learn about in Dune Awakening, and I'll be with you all in the very near future to share more about my experiences in the game and hopefully provide you with some content to help guide you along your own journey. For those of you that might be interested in the game, there will be a link in the description for the Steam wishlist. Now for this one, this is all I have. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you end up enjoying this content or you want to see more of this from me, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It really does matter. Otherwise, you can check me out over at twitch.tv/Onepeg, where I am live almost every single day around 6 to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If neither one of those work for you, perhaps I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for lending me your eyeballs, everyone, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.